Hello everyone, welcome back to Guru's Library. So today's topic is very special because it's the famous debate that people used to have in the reading community. So should you read fiction or should you read non-fiction? So both of these topic is it's very special for the readers because both of them have a different audience, but what to choose, like if you have to make a choice, then how you should be choosing like fiction or maybe non-fiction. So today we are going to discuss about it. We will be discussing about its benefits, we will discuss about its differences, and as well as we will also see like how you can actually plan out to read fiction or non-fiction or both. So yeah, let's just get started, and we will be discussing about it in our upcoming later chapters. So before we deep dive into like what to choose, let's just clear some basics. So when we say fiction, so fiction is all about the reading materials which are quite imaginative, and we can take examples like novels, short stories, or maybe historical fictions. So books like 1984 or maybe like Animal Farm, so these are can be called as fiction books. So this is what fiction is. And when we say non-fiction, so non-fiction books are it's majorly based on real events, facts, or maybe biographies. So non-fiction is something which is related to this thing, and we have plenty of examples for non-fiction. So recently I did one book review on Sapiens. So Sapiens, that book is a non-fiction book. Then there are like other books as well which are like quite famous. For example, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. So that book is also a non-fiction book. Then Thinking Fast and Slow, this book is also a non-fiction book. So this is the difference between fiction and non-fiction. So first we have to understand it, and then we can move forward to decide which one we should choose, or if we have a taste for both, so should we choose both. So now the thing is, we say like when to choose fiction. So think about it, like if you want to develop your emotional skills, or maybe you are quite imaginative, or maybe you want to you are very much into like discovering stories, so in that case fiction is the best choice for you, because fiction actually provides you a lot of like skills like in the emotional intelligence. For example, you can have a good way of understanding how the characters are. Like in fiction they have a quite good communication between them, and you will face certain situations where both of the characters, they are having a discussion which is very crucial. So in that case the emotional insight is something you can gain. And also reading fictions also allows you to build empathy. It also makes you better in storytelling, like you understand like how a story is being formed and it's communicated. So the benefits of fiction is this. Now if I talk about like books, so the book that I really find interesting, so there are many books, but The Kite Runner, then Pride and Prejudice, so these books are something which actually teaches about love, friendship, sacrifice, and resilience. So some of the examples of fiction you can take from this. And now let's just move to the non-fiction, when to choose non-fiction. So when you are much more curious, when you want to understand things, when you want to know the facts or maybe some details, so in that case non-fiction book is quite, it's best for you. So non-fiction books can give you certain areas of knowledge, where for example based on self-development you can actually read about it and gain what are the methods, what are the ways which was talked about in that particular book. So for self-development, for your personal growth, as well as to understand some facts related to history, or maybe something which is related to some events which has like some significance in your real life. So in that case, non-fiction is one of the best choice for you. So yeah, in this way you can decide like which type of material is much more interesting and which you like to choose. So in this way you can decide. Now here is a one secret that I'll tell you. So whenever readers decide, so they try to make a like an oath, like they will be reading this genre only. But let me just tell you, it's not something which you have to be very much rigid. You have to be very much sure, like okay, I'll just read this one. I'll say explore both, have something in your plate which will give you both of these flavors. So when you are trying to choose fiction, so as I already said in the previous chapter, that like how fiction is being developed and how it can help you. So for if you can plan your reading habits based on your based on your free time and based on your overall schedule. So for example, let's say for 1 month you tried fiction, so for the second month you can try non-fiction. So in that case you will have the knowledge of both, and it will be much more beneficial when you try to read, when you are trying to read a fiction book and a non-fiction book. In that case you will be able to differentiate like how fiction books they have helped you, or like non-fiction books they are actually helping you. So in this pattern, when you try to choose fiction and non-fiction, you create a balance between both. So I think in this way you should be choosing your fiction and non-fiction. So talking about like a pattern, so you can decide like how you want to continue with this choice. Like if you just want to read fiction, so you can actually focus on best book that are available in the fiction category. Or if you want to read non-fiction, so you can actually choose best way to read non-fiction books in that category. So this is how you should decide. And if you plan to read both, so in that case, as I already told you, you can create a schedule for that, maybe 1 month fiction, 1 month non-fiction. So in that case you can have a good balance in your reading schedule. Now there is also one question, like how you will decide what's the right choice for you. So I'll just tell you 3 things. Like when you decide to read, so just think what's your goal. Like do you want to improve your skill, or do you want to gain knowledge? So then in that case go for non-fiction. Or if you want to just relax or escape or feel like if you're feeling very inspired, so in that case fiction can be a good category for you. So this is how you can decide what's your goal, and based on that you can choose. So the next thing is like what's your mood. Like are you very curious, are you like in that phase where you want to understand like what is happening? So in that case non-fiction book will actually help you to understand and to fulfill, that will actually fulfill your curiosity. So you can choose non-fiction in that case. But if you have a mood where you want to just feel like you are feeling very happy, you are feeling very passionate, or maybe you want a break from your life, so in that case fiction book is one of the best choice, because that will actually help you to smooth your emotions. So it also depends on your mood. So what's your mood? Based on that you can decide. And also like what's your reading habit like if you prefer quick read, or maybe like some actionable content, so non-fiction is something which you can go for it. Or maybe if you love getting lost in stories, then I think fiction is the best choice. So this 3 things: what's your goal, what's your mood, and what's your reading habit like. So in this category also you can decide. Now the next thing is, if I have to say like how do I choose what my reading habit like is, like based on fiction or non-fiction. So I generally try to go with my mood. I don't have any particular goal. For example, right now I am actually in that phase where I want to learn something new. I have a curiosity to understand certain situation, and also a recent book which is going to be it will be coming to me. That's actually a secret, so I'll not reveal now, and it's just it's just published, so it will come around I think on 30th of September. So that book is a non-fiction book. So I want to understand like certain things which is going on in this world. So it's based on some real life events. So because of that, non-fiction category is something which I am reading right now, but it's not something which is, it's permanent. I like fiction as well. I have read a lot of books in fiction, and going forward in some other videos, I'll also describe like what are my best top reads in fiction. So yeah, this is something which I prefer. So I just wanted to share my opinion in that case. So at the end, so see, there is no right or wrong choice. I mean, it's up to you. If you're reading a fiction book, or if you're reading a non-fiction book, or if you're reading a both. So in that case, it will depend on your reading habits. So there is no wrong choice. So yeah, this is something which I wanted to present, because it's a very common debate which actually gives you a narrative like, okay, if you should go with non-fiction or you should go with fiction. So I think this statement is something which I generally find very diplomatic. I mean, it's kind of a very confusing topic. So that's why I wanted to present my views, my way of choosing like what is right for me, and the ways in which you can actually decide how you should be going with fiction or non-fiction or both. So yeah, this is something which I wanted to share. So yeah, let me know in the comments, are you more of a fiction guy or a girl, or you like non-fiction? So based on that, you can comment in the comment section, or do you like a mix of both? So in that case also, you can actually comment in the comment section, and I'll like to hear your thoughts. So yeah, if you like this video, so yeah, please share it with your friends, share it with your fellow readers, and also subscribe to my channel so that you can actually know like when new videos will be coming, so you will get all the notification, and also press the notification bell. So that's important. So yeah, just this video is all about if you should choose fiction or non-fiction. So yes, let's meet you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.